So Terry was the first one in the stream tonight. Terry, what I would like to do tonight, okay, is to create something on one of these metal water bottles that is Valentine's-ish. So we can try to create something based on something that you recommend. We want to be able to put something that's going to fit properly on one of these bottles that, of course, someone's going to enjoy, receiving this as a gift or something like that. All right, so let's go ahead and resize this. Let's bring this down to a manageable size, just so we can kind of get it in here on our work area. And let's just go ahead and zoom in on this. All right, so this is the dragon, and you see at the bottom of it, it's kind of has a wispy type of effect to it. Almost looks like smoke. I like that. So I was thinking we could take this dragon. Let's trace it real quick. And there we go. So there's our dragon. We can make this fill, and it would look something like that. Of course, we can rotate this 90 degrees. So let's go ahead and rotate this around, and let's go ahead and shrink this down even further. So it'll be right within the size of the bottle. So now the only thing I really need to find is going to be like our coffee mug. So we need to find like a coffee cup or mug or something to put underneath this, so we'd have something like a wispy type of an effect, where it's coming out of a coffee mug. Now, I have not done this before, so this is solely an experiment. Like I said, I finally got the rotary set up, and I think it's going to work pretty well. One of the things I did notice, these bottles are a little on the light side, and I should have put some rubber bands on them so they had a little bit more traction when they're spinning. I didn't do that, so we're going to have to take that into consideration. Some of you guys in Christina's stream said that said to come to Rome stream for a smoking good time.
Really, Richard? Really? It's gonna be one of them kind of nights, right? It's gonna be smoke, poof, in the city. Okay, Richard, we got our eyes on you, bro. Okay?
Let's switch back over here. So here's our coffee mug. Okay, so we're gonna have to resize everything, obviously, right? So first thing I'm gonna do is rotate this in the right direction. See if I can get this to go in the right direction. All right, so that's the right direction. So now we just need to scale it so that they match up. And that's not good. Let's try that again. And scale it so it matches up, so it looks like the dragon is coming out of the coffee cup, kind of like that. And let's make that also a fill, and let's zoom in so you guys can see what that looks like. So there's our dragon, there's our coffee cup. So we're going to grab the cup and we're going to move it a little bit closer to our dragon. Something about like that, so it looks like it's just kind of coming out. This almost looks toxic, but you guys get the idea. So yeah, let me know what y'all think so far, or if you think I should abandon this and come up with something else for this water bottle. All right, so the next thing we need to do is to adjust the height. So the width on this is going to be 60, let's just say 60 millimeters. All right, let's see what this time looks like. Okay, 23 minutes. That's not too bad. I could live with 23 minutes. So 23 minutes on this is not bad at all. We're going to frame it up to see exactly how much space this is taking up on our water bottle. We may expand the size just a little bit. Am I laser engraving? Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm going to be using one of the lasers here in the studio. Probably, well, I'm not going to be using a LaserPecker 4 tonight. I'm actually going to use this laser here, which is the Akir K1 Pro Max. I just set the new rotary up. I have the chuck over here off to the side, but the rotary is what we're going to use tonight to engrave on one of these water bottles. I spent most of my day today doing material tests on these water bottles. So that's what we're going to be working with. So let me go ahead and switch this thing on. Let's get this battery on. All right, so we have about 87% power on this battery, so we'll be able to check back in and see exactly how much battery power we used during the time that we're going to be engraving. Now, of course, we have the two lasers here in the studio. We have the Akir K1 Pro. This is their 24-watt variant of this laser, for those who may not know. All of the features, for the most part, are going to be the same. They have a touch screen. You have your emergency keys or your security keys. These have flame detection, bump detection. 410 millimeters is the work area, 410 by 410. All of these lasers, guys, come with an air assist, as well as this one actually comes with a 24-watt head laser. All metal construction, as you guys can see. Beautiful framing. Now, I have adapted this laser here on my desk, which is the Akir K1 Pro Max, to work with our water bottles, our coffee mugs and vases and all that kind of cool stuff. So I did get one vase in, so we'll probably engrave that sometime next week. But for tonight, we're going to actually do this water bottle right here. So yeah, I think this is going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully this is going to turn out well. This is one of my first engravings on something this large with this, this rotary. All right, so let me set this up where you guys are going to be able to see. Let me adjust this a little bit. There we go. Okay, so everything is pretty much set up. I'm going to adjust this head. I want this to start maybe somewhere about right there. So let's see if we can get this to frame up. We're going to see if we can get this to frame up. Frame up. Let me check my power settings and everything just to be sure. All right, that might get it done. That might get her done. Roll. We've already framed everything up, so now all we got to do is hit this button right here. Let's go back and check real quick how much time this is supposed to take. So this is supposed to take 28 minutes and 19 seconds. All right, we're good to go. Let's go ahead and hit that and hit start. And it's going to tell me that it's out. It might be outside of the blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I know that. Go ahead and run it. Run it. Run it. All right, guys. So it's going to start to engrave onto this metal water bottle. Like I said, it's going to take about 30 minutes to get this done. So you guys are going to have to get used to that background sound. No. Now, I would share that title with her, that maybe we have equally beautiful hair. Okay, but I'm not going to say her hair is more luxurious than mine, because my hair is the stuff that legends are made of. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Okay, don't make me whip this thing on, Richard. Okay, I just got a little dizzy right then. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we got. All right, let's see what we got, y'all. All right, so this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like before I clean it off. You guys can see that? Can you guys see that? Let's clean it off. Let's clean it off. Will it be back or something else? All right, so there we go. There we go. Can you guys see that? Let me see if I can get that light reflection off of it. So there's our dragon coming out of the coffee. Pretty cool. Now, of course, I could have made this bigger, but I just did not want to let this run for an hour and a half, so I just said no. But you guys get the idea how easy it was to create something like this. You guys saw me go through the entire process with this. Let me see if I switch over to this other camera. You can see this a little bit better. Let me see. Probably not, because we're still seeing the reflection of these lights here in the studio. But anyway, let me set this down. I'm gonna put it on my desk.